welcome to our deep dive. Today we're going to be looking into the story of Saif Ameer Al-Sayyari.
Ah, Saifi.
Yeah. So he's this 9th grader from Abu Dhabi, and he's been making some pretty big waves.
Yeah, he's quite the standout.
He goes to the Applied Technology Institute.
That's a pretty prestigious school.
Super prestigious.
Yeah.
Right? And they're really focused on, well...
Applied technology.
Yeah, applied technology, obviously.
Right.
But what really caught our eye wasn't just, his grades.
Yeah, it's more than that.
Exactly.
It's this really fascinating combination of his dedication, his academic achievements, and his personality that all really make his story stand out.
Yeah, you think about it, like, how many 9th graders do you know that finish their assignments the same day that they're assigned?
Not many, I'd say.
I
mean, not many at all.
It's unbelievable.
Especially at that age.
Yeah.
That kind of discipline and time management.
Like how?
In the sources, it even mentioned he uses these, meticulous planning technique. Really? And even something called time blocking.
Time blocking?
What is that? I think it's like you schedule every minute of your day.
Wow.
I've tried it. It didn't really work for me.
I can imagine.
Maybe Saif can give us some tips.
Yeah. Saif, if you're listening,
yeah.
help us out. But okay, so beyond just getting things done, the sources say he's actually, brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Really smart.
His teachers describe him as highly intelligent, promising.
You don't hear that very often.
Especially for someone still in high school.
No.
It really speaks to his potential.
Absolutely.
And this is further amplified by the fact that he's bilingual.
Oh, right, yeah.
So Saif is equally comfortable in both Arabic and English.
Wow, so he can just switch back and forth.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Which, in today's globalized world, is a significant advantage.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, being bilingual definitely opens doors.
Absolutely.
But wouldn't you say specializing in one field is ultimately, more valuable? Because, couldn't focusing deeply on, say, just one language lead to greater expertise?
That's a great point.
Yeah.
While specialization is important, Saif's bilingualism might actually enhance his learning and cognitive abilities.
Oh, yeah.
Studies have shown that bilingual individuals often have better problem-solving skills and are more adaptable to new situations.
So it's
So Saif might be developing a unique cognitive edge.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah.
But it's not all about, just academics with Saif.
Right.
He's not just some bookworm holed up in the lab all the time, right?
Definitely not.
Okay.
What's remarkable is that his teachers and peers consistently highlight his personality.
Cool.
They describe him as sociable, kind, and charming.
So he's got, the whole package.
Someone who connects easily with others.
It's kind of unfair, right?
Yeah.
So he's got the brains, the discipline, and the charm.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Is there anything this kid can't do?
Well, we'll have to see about that.
I guess we'll see.
But what's interesting here is that Saif seems to embody the idea of a well-rounded individual, which is increasingly valuable in today's world.
Absolutely.
He's not just technically gifted.
Yeah.
He also possesses those interpersonal skills and emotional intelligence
Right.
that are essential for leadership and success in any field.
Yeah, and speaking of skills, there are mentions of Saif's passion for artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Specifically, its applications in sustainable development.
Wow.
I mean, that's
pretty forward-thinking.
Yeah, pretty forward-thinking for a 9th grader, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
I mean,
it suggests a level of intellectual curiosity that goes beyond simply excelling in school.
Yeah.
It seems Saif is already thinking about how he can use his knowledge to make a real-world impact.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And that brings us to kind of an interesting point, this combination of his intellect, his drive, and his social skills. That hasn't gone unnoticed, especially in Saif's community.
Oh, yeah. The sources are just...
We're full of praise.
Full of praise from people in El Riyadh.
Yeah.
They see him as this shining example of what young people can achieve. There's even a quote from one community member that says...
Oh, really?
Yeah. The pride of our community, Saif, is a shining example of what our youth can achieve.
It's fascinating how his story has resonated so deeply with his community.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And it speaks to the power of role models,
for
especially for younger generations who are still figuring out their own paths.
It makes you wonder, though, does this kind of, widespread attention add pressure?
That's a good question.
I mean, being labeled a shining example at such a young age,
right?
That could feel overwhelming.
That's a valid point, for sure.
Yeah.
It's important to remember that even with all of his accomplishments,
Right.
Saif is still a teenager.
Yeah.
Navigating the complexities of adolescence.
Totally.
So while community support is crucial, it's also important to make sure that young people, like Saif, have the space to grow and learn without feeling burdened by these excessive expectations.
It's like a balancing act, right?
Yeah. Right.
Recognizing and celebrating talent while also allowing room for individual growth and just being a kid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this kind of connects to a broader theme we see in the UAE.
Okay.
The country has a strong emphasis on education, innovation, and nurturing young talent.
So they really value that.
Yeah, they see it as an investment in their future.
It's almost like Saif's story has become like intertwined with the UAE's own narrative of progress and ambition.
Yeah, very much so.
But it's not just about national pride, is it?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, what can we learn from Saif's story on a more like personal level?
Well, one thing that stands out to me is the importance of mentorship.
Saif's teachers and family have clearly played a significant role in his development.
Yeah, for sure.
They've provided guidance, encouragement, and probably a fair bit of patience along the way.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you realize that talent doesn't just, magically appear.
Right.
It needs nurturing.
For sure.
And support to truly blossom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that support can come from various sources.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Family, teachers, mentors, even peers.
Right.
It's about creating an environment where young people feel encouraged to explore their interests, take risks, and learn from their mistakes.
It's all part of the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really makes you think about the role we all play in supporting the next generation.
Right.
It's not just about, having brilliant kids like Saif. It's about fostering an environment where everyone has the chance to discover their potential.
It's about recognizing that talent can emerge from anywhere.
But it needs the right conditions to truly flourish.
Absolutely.
Whether it's access to quality education, supportive mentors, or simply a community that values learning and exploration.
Yeah.
We all have a part to play in creating those conditions.
And Saif's story also reminds us that success isn't a solo act.
It's not, no.
He's clearly benefited from having people who believe in him, people who challenge him.
Yeah.
And who help him along the way.
It really underscores the importance of collaboration and community.
It does.
It takes a village, as they say.
That's true.
To raise a child.
Yeah.
And in Saif's case, it seems like his village is really rallying behind him.
Yeah, they are.
Celebrating his achievements and providing the support he needs to thrive.
This has been such a fascinating deep dive.
It has.
What are some of the key takeaways you hope our listener walks away with?
Well, I think Saif's story serves as a powerful reminder that age is no barrier to achieving great things.
For sure.
His dedication, his thirst for knowledge, and his willingness to push boundaries, those are qualities we can all learn from regardless of our age or background.
It's inspiring.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good reminder for us to, look around and see who we can support and encourage in our own lives.
Exactly.
Maybe we all have a Saif in our midst.
Right.
Just waiting for the right opportunity to shine.
And who knows, maybe Saif's story will inspire other young people in the UAE and beyond.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
To pursue their own passions and make your own mark on the world.
It'd be great.
So to wrap things up,
what's
the one big question you'd like to leave our listener pondering?
I think it's this. What can each of us do in our own spheres of influence to create an environment where more young people like Saif can emerge and flourish?
Yeah.
Whether it's mentoring a student, supporting local education initiatives, or simply encouraging the curiosity and ambition of the young people in our lives.
For sure.
We all have the power to make a difference.
Such a powerful thought to end on.
I think so.
Well, a huge thank you to our listener for joining us on this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Into the world of Saif Ameer Al-Sayyari.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you found it as inspiring as we did.
I certainly did.
Until next time.